Okay, guys, so here's there's David Tennant. Alright, so yesterday I went to Dallas Comic Con Fan Days. It's not exactly Comic Con, it's the little one that they have before it. Comic Con actually falls on June 3rd through 5th this year. It actually interferes with A-Kon, so it kind of sucks. But I'm just gonna kind of recap what all I did and just show you guys some of the shit that I got. It's all Doctor Who. I'm not kidding you. It's all Doctor Who. See, you can see some of it there. You can see it's Doctor Who. Alright, so I went as the Master, which is, if you don't know, one of the villains from Doctor Who. He is one of the other. He's the only other remaining Time Lord, and he is arch enemies, frenemies, whatever you want to call it, with the Doctor. They used to be friends, now he's just trying to kill him, and, shit happens. I went around and, I met some really awesome people. I actually found a DFW Gallifrey cosplay group, which is Doctor Who. Surprise, surprise. And they just do a lot of stuff, and, it was actually pretty cool, and I got to meet and hang out with some of them. But I also got to, see all of my other con friends. Well, not all of them, because not all of them went. But I got to see some of my friends that came up from Houston for the con, and I got to see some of the people that I don't usually hang around with, because they're just too far, I don't have a car at the time, so, seeing people that are not in McKinney or elsewhere is kind of difficult. But probably the best part about Fan Days is I got to meet John Barrowman. And, oh my god, he's amazing. He's such a sweetie. Oh my god, the man is adorable. And, it was a very quick thing because the photo ops, they gotta go fast so they can get everyone through. And I'm just kind of giving you guys a little show of my room. Surprise, surprise, more Doctor Who. Didn't get that at the con, though. But, it was very fast. It was very brief. We just said hi, got our photo taken, and, then we left. He actually passed by us in, one of the, empty areas of the dealer's room. I'm on my tablet, so sorry for moving it around. So, like I said, he walked by us. We were sitting down eating, and my friend Alex, who is the Ray in the photos that you're going to end up seeing, she was like, that looks a lot like John Barrow. That's John Barrowman. And she started freaking out and got my attention, and we're like, holy shit, that's John Barrowman. We didn't call out to him or anything because we were in the dealer's room and there were a lot of people, and I didn't want to just yell, John, and have everyone just mob him. Because I know he had places to be, like the photo op. It was like 45 minutes until then, he had to go get set up and all this kind of stuff. So, but it was really neat to see him, out on the con floor. Apparently he really likes to walk around on there. So, now I'm just going to kind of show you guys what all I got while I was there. And I don't know if I can actually turn this shit around now. Of course. Let me see. Nope, I can't. Alright, so this might be a little bit awkward. But, yeah, as you can see, I got a David Tennant cutout, It's a life size, and it's actually already scared me whenever I walked in the room because I'm not used to seeing him there. I got out of the shower and I didn't have my glasses on, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I remembered, wait, that's just David Tennant. It scared my mom, too, and it was beautiful. Alright. What you're going to see next is a print that I got. It is of the 10th Doctor. And I'm so sorry for this awkward angle shit that's going on. But that's the print that I got. He's making the little pouty face that everyone loves. And then, let me grab these other two photos. Now, John Sim is the Master, which is the regeneration that I was cosplaying. You don't see a lot of stuff for him from Doctor Who. I got like a Vote Saxon t-shirt. You can buy the ring that he wore and all this kind of stuff. But other than that, there's not much merch for him. And so, walking around, I buy all of the David Tennant stuff because he's my favorite Doctor. But honestly, I'd rather have John Sims stuff. So I actually found the promo photo for the End of Time, the final season, or the final episodes that David Tennant was in. that he was a part of, and it was the Christmas special, and I actually got a photo of that, and these are like actual like nice copies of a photo. And then there's one from a scene in The End of Time. It was the part 1 where they have him all tied up because he's a dangerous Time Lord, and he's already tried to kill the entire Earth once and he failed, and now he was going to try again. They knew he was dangerous, so they tied him up. Hence in the photos that you're about to see, the dog collar that I wore. Because they thought putting him in a straitjacket and a dog collar would hold a homicidal, sociopathic, psychopathic alien. For some reason, they thought a straitjacket and a dog collar would hold him. It doesn't. Alright, so what you're going to see now is... Actually, we can stop right here for a second. And this necklace that I got, it's the Seal of Rassilon. It's another Time Lord thing. And I actually got a little piece that shows what it means. It's the Seal of Rassilon was a symbol of power utilized by Rassilon during the war against the great vampires and against the old ones. This seal was frequently used as a symbol of identification for the Time Lords. It was also said to be an ancient symbol of warding off evil. You know, there's that whole description right there. Seal of Rassilon, Time Lord. And actually, another thing that I got is Doctor Who coasters. There's David Tennant. That's mine. I'm sharing these with my sister, but I already told her David Tennant was off limits because bitch is mine. But let me show you the other ones. We got probably his favorite companion, because we all know what happens between them. But you know, there's Rose Tyler that it came with, and then we got the 11th Doctor, and him in his fabulous bow tie. We have Amy Pond, and we have good old TARDIS. So it was $5 for a set, and it was actually not a bad price, and so I snatched them up, and I do not regret any moment of it. And so now what I'm going to show you is they had like an actual wooden TARDIS there at the con, and it was really neat. I'm gonna set the tablet back on its stand so I can hold up these photos and show them to you. And so Alex, like I said, she was the Rey. And so we found this TARDIS upstairs near the Gallifreyan cosplay group's table, and we decided to get a couple of photos with it. Well, here's the first one we took. You know, it looks just pretty much like a regular photo, and, you know, just us looking cool, I like to think. And then the next one, well, like I said earlier, the Master is the enemy of the Doctor. He's not supposed to have the Doctor spaceship. He's had it once, and he completely fucked it up. And so we did a photo of her where she was dragging me out of the TARDIS, but by the dog collar. And the camera dude was actually pretty smart in how he wanted us to do it. He said for her to pull forward and for me to pull back, and start off like gently at first, and as he counted down, and when he hit 1, you know, it would look like that we're both just giving it our all. And so I decided to look a little scared, and I actually really like that photo. That's probably one of my favorite ones that we got done. Actually, if you look on my Twitter, my icon and my header are actually photos that we took there with other Doctor Who cosplayers from the Gallifrey cosplay table. And then here's the piece de resistance that I really look forward to. Our photo with John Barrowman. I look a little odd there because we tried to do a little bit of a stubble effect because John Sim has a little bit growing in that episode. And so we tried to do that, but it just came out kind of looking a little weird in that photo, but I still love it. And actually the story behind that pose that we did, here, actually, let me get it and show it to you again. Rey over here, from the new Star Wars movie, Alex, we believe that Rey isn't really, you know, the hugging type of person, so we were going to have John here hug her, and I was going to hug him. And this whole time, I wanted to just kind of nonchalantly grab hold of John's ass. He's let people do it before, and he is probably one of the gayest men on earth, and he is so cute, and he's Scottish, and he is just my type if he wasn't married and so many years older than me. But, so, I kind of got to touch the butt. Whenever I was setting up for that photo, I kind of humped the dude. It's a win-win situation, I mean, really. But, it was really fun, and I can't wait to go next year and hopefully get another photo with John Barrowman. And hopefully actually get to see him on the floor and get his autograph, and, actually get to kind of talk to him for a little bit. Hopefully. He seems like he would be a really awesome dude. Like, if I could actually have an extended conversation with him, I think it'd be really awesome. Well, that's pretty much all that I got this time around. A-Kon's coming up in June, and Comic-Con is the same weekend, like I said earlier at the very beginning of the video. Probably the main con that I'm going to be at for that is A-Kon, because it's pretty much a tradition for our cosplay group. And so I'm probably going to be there, but I know Stan Lee is going to be at Comic-Con this year, and so we're probably going to disappear from A-Kon for a little bit to go meet Stan Lee in our X-Men group. So I will be at Comic-Con as well, probably only for a few hours, and then I'll be heading back to Dallas from Irving to A-Kon for the rest of the weekend. But if you guys happen to be in the area and you guys happen to be there and see me in cosplay, I know I'm bringing Tony Stark. I have like 3 different versions, and I'm bringing the Master, the one that you saw in the photos, and I'm also bringing Harold Saxon, which was his other persona whenever he first tried to take over the world. And so I'm going to be all dressed up for that and everything. My hair should be grown out by then. It's a lot shorter than I wanted it to be, but you know what? I actually like the way it looks. I don't know what I'm going to do about the color, though. I might change it again. I don't know. The Master version that I was doing in the photos from the End of Time, dude's got white hair. So if I do him again, I'm probably going to have to change my hair color. So, but, yeah. I really hope to meet John again. I really hope to put Comic-Con, or at least fan days, in my yearly con rotation, because so far I only have A-Kon, A-Fest, and OniCon, and so I really hope to add fan days in there, because that was really fun. It's not just, overflowing with anime and everything. There's actually a lot of comic stuff there, and that's, I actually like that. I'm not really into anime anymore, so hopefully I can really do that. But, this has just been a recap of what I did yesterday, and I should have another recap video after A-Kon, so I'll be showing you all the goodies that I get there and all that kind of stuff, and sharing a couple more photos and everything. I am on Tumblr, and I put all of my cosplay photos on there. It's actually my cosplay page. I'm not really on Instagram anymore, but if you have a Tumblr, you can follow me there, and I'll have all of the photos there, and if you just happen to be there, and you know someone from those photos, feel free to add them or tag them, because I didn't know everyone there, obviously, and so I want people to have credit where credit is due. And I think in any cosplay photo, if you know the person or someone knows you, tag them so that your work can be appreciated. So I'll put links down to my Tumblr down below, and yeah, I guess that's it. I might have another video coming out for you guys soon. Hopefully soon. I have a couple of things running through my head right now. And one of them would be kind of stepping away from the professional, well, not really professional, but, like the pro gaming side of just gaming. So I love it, but, I'm trying to focus on a couple other things that are going on right now, and I can't, I haven't really been doing my duty on that side, and I feel really bad about it, and so I believe, I'll explain it more in another video once I actually come to a decision on what I want to do. But until that next video, this is Hawkeye, signing off.